EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the rocky coast of Maine and the cliffs at Lighthouse Pointe, it's third-round coverage of the Maine Classic. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. South Korea's Sung Kang is the leader. He's got it to 19 under par. Our featured golfer, right in it, just a couple of shots off the pace. And that should be just fine. Good drive there to get the Saturday round underway. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notobegay III.
145 left to the hole. Wind definitely hurting in his face.
That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Third shot coming up now from the bunker. Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par. Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And he'll stay a couple of shots off the lead. Now at the second here at Lighthouse Point, Frank, this is some tough par 3.
If you want to try and really break the hole down and be a purist here, Rich, you'd like to hit a little cut into this green, something that moves away from the water and the cliff back towards that bunker. That would be the perfect shot to hit. But such a difficult par 3. Anything on the green would be good here.
Maybe a spot for the lob wedge, a second to the par 3.
Ball wasn't sitting too bad. Rough's not too long. Good decision on the flop shot. More importantly, well played.
Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And he's going to stay 2 back. Frank, I like the mix of holes as we start out here at Lighthouse Point. Tough par 4, then a par 3, and now a scoring opportunity with a par 5 at the third.
Scoring opportunity with a good drive. Very thin fairway here, Rich. This hole is built for accuracy, and players off the tee, they're going to have to try and hit this fairway. Long fairway bunker runs almost the entire length of this hole, and it could act actually as a little helper, stop you going down by the cliff, because anything left, obviously, on that cliff line will go all the way down to the ocean.
And this might turn out to be a bit of a break. That ball could have gone anywhere, but it ricochets into the bunker. On the green, Frank, but might need a pair of binoculars to see the hole.
A long way from the band. You can barely hear the music from that far away.
It's about a 60% make percentage from here. This for birdie. Okay, nicely done. That's in for birdie here at 3. And he's got it to minus 18. Frank, as we stand here at the 4th and look out, no mistaking where we're at. I know I'm having some lobster for dinner tonight.
Or some clam chowder. The best comes from this area. Well, actually, for the ocean, though, anything that strays a little left off this tee will find that ocean. And believe me, there's been more than one ball hit down there. Generous fairway, that's really the goal, and the tiniest of green. If you find the green, you're going to have a birdie putt. Very short one indeed. Oh, I like that tee shot. One extra bounce. That's what kicked it into the first cut.
Now this, his second to the par 4 from just off the fairway. But he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Your swing didn't quite look right on that one.
This from 7 feet. That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll remain one shot back. Now the 5th hole, par 4, 481 yards.
Find the fairway, and it's a fairly generous one. You should have a shot where you want a nice lofted one over that front bunker to land softly on the green.
And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. Now Nota, his second from the fairway.
He's looking at 106 yards to the front, 114 gets to the hole, pin about medium depth, though it is on the left side.
That is not very good at all. That could cost him.
Yeah, hindsight's 20/20. You just wish you took the shorter club now.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It is a par here at the 5th, and he's going to remain one shot off the pace. Par 3 6th is relatively short, 198 yards, Frank.
But this one, really, you've got to go airborne here. That bunker that protects the left side and front, you've got to carry that and get it to land soft so it doesn't skip through the back of the screen.
Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
Didn't get it all the way there, but I think he'll be able to finish that off and walk to the next tee in pretty good shape, Frank.
Yeah, not going to get a prize for being a hero, but no damage done.
So he'll finish that off for his par to remain 1 under for the round. Par 4 7th here at Lighthouse Point is only 370 yards. Frank, are you unhappy if you walk out of here with anything other than a birdie?
I think we'll see all sorts of different scores here, Rich. If you hit the fairway, then obviously you're definitely going to be looking at birdie. But you stray or hit the wrong club off the tee, that's really what this hole's about. It's about club selection. You could hit a multitude of clubs off this tee. Oh, that's a great tee shot. I know it doesn't count as a fairway hit, but when you're that far down there, the first cut is absolutely fine.
Eight feet remaining here for birdie. Yes, runs that one right in. It's a birdie here at the 7th. He moves to 19 under for the tournament. Getting set at the 8th hole, it's a par 3 of 165 yards. Break it down for us, partner.
This gets really narrow in the middle of this green, Rich. That's sort of the biggest problem. Matter of fact, only had 12 yards from that left side to the right in the middle. And the green itself actually is 3 times that in length, 36 yards. So straightness is the key here.
Miss hit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot.
Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he's going to stay at 19 under par. This one starting a little bit left. And that will do just fine. That worked out really well, landing just short, gets that little bump onto the green, and now maybe a huge bump on the scorecard, Frank, if this putt goes down for an eagle.
Well worked out second shot, Rich. You could not fly that ball on the green and expect it to finish up on that front third.
A dead-on look here for birdie. Yep, that's nicely done. It's a birdie here at the 9th. And that is going to finish off a 3-under front side as they go out in 32. Frank, you think about the great designers, Pete Dye, Alistair McKenzie, and Christian Brandt is certainly in that conversation. They like to play mind games with you, and you're playing with people's heads when you look at that number on the card versus the 10th hole.
Yeah, 10th hole, which is par 4, plays a lot longer than 11, but it's a very clever hole. It's called what we call a tweener. It's in between a 4 and a 5. So if you walk away with here with 5, you feel like you've lost something. Walk away with 4, you feel like you've gained something. So the great par 5s are often reachable. 11, that's one of them.
And this one's only 530 yards as a par 5, and remember 10 was a par 4 at 592. That one looking a little right. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. From the fairway, Noda, this his second.
151 yards left, coming off a birdie at the previous hole, looking to go back-to-back.
So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll stay at 20 under. Now we go to the 11th hole, and this is a par 5, but it's actually shorter than the par 410. This one comes in at 530 yards, and more evidence of the kind of creativity by the award-winning design team of Patel and Duncan.
That's right. Patel really is known to be the shaper. He's the one that makes all those interesting shapes of the bunkers. For example, here, nipping it in the fairway, making driver almost too much club or very, very risky, plus the front bunker there. Now, this is a great par 5. The reason why, it's reachable, it's tempting, but you don't know what you're going to finish up shooting on it.
It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Now, from way down there, a good look at a second to the par 5. It is one of the more satisfying shots in golf, isn't it? Downwind to a par 5 the second, and you knock it on. Chance for eagle.
Certainly shortens up the par 5, that wind at your back, Rich, but you can just surf the wind. Just let that ball carry and just sail towards the green.
Oh, I'll tell you what, that is some kind of round going on now. What a putt that was. It's an eagle, and his sensational play continues on this backside. 12th hole now, and Frank, the long hitters could have an advantage here.
If they want to take a very dangerous line over that left side, this is really where the shot maker has the advantage. That hole bending completely to the left. You'd like to hit a draw there, so use those bunkers down the through side of the fairway and then just sort of shape that ball towards the green. Interesting shaped green, really 3 different sections to this, and of course 3 bunkers, each protecting a different portion.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot.
Now it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
Chance now for another birdie. Oh, no problems at all. The pace perfect. It is in for birdie. And he's going to move to 23 under par. Now to the 13th hole, and Frank, this could make you quake in your soft spikes. 702 yards? Par 5, it might should be a par 6 or a 7.
Well, I think a few people will make 6 or 7 here. You're right. This is a rarity in golf, 700 yards. So forget about any thought of even getting close to this par 5 and 2. Plus, just to add insult to injury, the 2 bunkers off the tee are perfectly placed. They're about 298 yards, smack bang in the middle of that. I doubt you can get past those, but you need a good drive, really, to try and leave yourself a short third shot.
This is turning a little to his left. Boy, he's in a nice little groove right now. Played the last couple of holes in 3 under par, and he's got another in the fairway here. Now a second from well over 300 yards. This will be about positioning. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
It's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5. It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good and even money, really, to make birdie.
Now this for another birdie. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. And that's going to move him to 24 under par. And to the 14th hole. All right, you don't have to catch it on the middle of the face every time. That's on the middle of the dance floor, and a birdie putt coming up. 3 putts, a definite possibility here. This is a long look for birdie. Oh, I can't tell you how good that is to get it to stop where it did from that far away. That is a super putt. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And this will remain a one-shot advantage. 15th hole, and Frank, a return to sanity. 387 yards, par 4.
Yeah, second easiest hole on the golf course. Bends a little to the left. Just avoid the sand left and that little pot bunker on the right. And you should be set up with a relatively short iron in to a green that really the only problem is if you go long.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. A little over 80 yards here as he gets set for his second.
That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
Oh, yes, a perfect putt there. It is in for birdie here at 15. And he's got it to 25 under par now. We begin the finishing stretch here at Lighthouse Point with the downhill 241-yard par 3 16th bunker in the back, but open access to the pin otherwise. Fun hole here. A little too much spice on that one. That flies the green, and he'll be chipping out of the rough. He's been good all day around the greens. This is second. Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Okay, didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16, and this will remain a 3-shot lead. 17th hole is another par 5, 613 yards. Frank, how do you play it?
Only the longest hitters can get here in 2. It's 2 big hits, that's for sure. S-shaped fairway, so if you can't reach the par 5 and 2, you can still plot your way down there for a nice little pitch, and really great opportunity to get one back off the scorecard. I dare say a touch too aggressive. Trying to fly it all the way and expect it to hold is very ambitious. Look what's happened.
So an ideal spot right here, just off the green, a makeable chance at eagle. Nicely done. A birdie finished off here at 17. And with that, his score moves to 26 under par. We end our day here at Lighthouse Point with a par 4 18th, under 400 yards. A good chance to go after the pin if you can stay in the fairway off the tee. A little under 90 yards left here for his second.
That's a head scratcher. That approach shot from relatively close in. I would have been looking at 10 to 15 feet.
Now this for another birdie. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. That's a good putt to save par here at 18. And that's going to be a third-round score of 63. Very, very good. So what a tournament it has been to this point for our featured golfer. They've opened up a commanding lead here after 54 holes.
Just a good fit for the golf course, Rich. Long enough, straight enough, and making the odd putt here and there, and it just adds up to a commanding lead.
So for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.